everybody, and welcome back to our space. This is Chantel with a quiet unfolding, and today's card reading is not a pick a card. Woo! It is actually going to be based on your zodiac sign. So we are going to take some time to look into your personal sun, moon, or rising sign, okay? So what that means is you could potentially listen to 3 different energetic readings based on your own personal natal compass, okay? So if you do not know how to access more than just your star sign or your sun sign, you can go ahead and leave a comment and I will get that information for you. All you need is your birth date with your birth time, if you can, and your birthplace, okay? I will also leave a link down in the description for the for an app that I used that is extremely easy, extremely user-friendly to use and learn how to understand what your personal natal chart is, okay? So I'm hoping to do this every mid-month. So honestly, I'm kind of a couple days behind. I think today is the 20th. And so I would prefer to try and do this on the 15th of the month, but we will see what happens, okay? We're going to do kind of like a mid-month reading for our astrological signs. Again, your sun, moon, or rising. And we're just going to look at the energy, look at the messages, see if there's anything that you specifically need to hear, okay? So this is going to be different than our monthly energetic readings, which are very collective based and you're being drawn in but with your intuition to the pile that you want to listen to. This is going to be more like all Pisces are going to experience this general feeling, okay? I would like to forecast forwards 4 weeks at a time. So we're looking at the general emotions, messages, the nature of things for the next 4 weeks for each zodiac sign, okay? Hello, so if you are an Aries, sun, moon, or rising, then this is the message for you today and moving forward over the next 4 weeks, okay? So I'm just going to try and tune into my Aries energy, all the Martians out there, lovely, fast, bold, brazen fire signs. All right, so I'm just kind of picking and choosing what decks I want to use for each zodiac sign. I'm just wondering how long this video is going to be because my videos already are pretty long-winded, so it'll be interesting to do this for 12 zodiac signs. All my decks have been blessed and cleansed. And I'm going to have to do a quick little sage over them between each sign as well. Whoa. So I hope everyone's doing really good today. All those awkward silences I have right now as I'm shuffling. So Aries, if you are an Aries, the Aries I know in my life are actually quite shy, but they tend to have a lot of fire in their charts, which actually does kind of like this polarizing effect where it makes them quieter. But I have an Aries brother, and honestly, I just want to squeeze the life out of him. I love him so much. He's so sweet. Aries are amazing. So what do we have? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Let's see. Can you see that? And we soulmates. Wow, Aries. We have Jade. Some Neptune energy. And we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. Oh, okay. So when I hear soulmates, and I think most people, you're gonna very quickly assume that we're talking about, you know, something romantic, right? But that's not necessarily always the case. Soulmates, they come in all forms. It could be a colleague, it could be a brother or sister, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, or of course, it could be a lover, okay? But with this soul tribe card coming out and soulmates as well, I really feel over the next 4 weeks, Aries, you are going to be connecting at a very deep level for possibly for the first time. I just heard that just wanted to come out, right? So I feel like possibly, you know, you've had a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships, but for the most part, they have been somewhat superficial, okay? Or they just haven't evolved past a certain level. I really feel like these relationships are going to blossom and grow over the next couple of weeks, or you'll be inviting in very heart-based types of relationships, okay? So with the Jade, we have this throat energy, okay? Our throat chakra energy, as well as our heart chakra energy. As you can tell, this one is specifically, I always say Jade is throat, but this one is saying heart on this card, okay? But it's good for both. Anyways, blues and greens, okay? So that might be a really beautiful color for you to meditate on. I don't know if you've heard of color therapy, but honestly, as humans, we are extremely sensitive to color, okay? So you can just start wearing a lot of blues and turquoises and greens to try to help get that energy from the heart activated and flowing into your throat, okay? Lots of good communication is going to happen here, as well as these relationships that you are calling into you are going to be very intuitive based, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is such a happy, happy card, okay? This is the card of abundance, and I think that in this case, the abundance is going to be the people that are surrounding you, right? She's surrounded by butterflies and birds, and she just looks like she's very, just very well off in her heart, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. The lighting's not the best right now. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. But so Nine of Pentacles, so nines, right? That is our ending number. So things are coming to a completion. Cycles are ending, and you are starting something new. And that's this new energy that you are calling into yourself, okay? We do, however, have the Strength card, right? And when we see the Strength card, it usually means that something is happening that is going to call upon your inner strength, okay? I feel like possibly you could be purging some people that just are not a part of your soul group, that are not a part of your soul's divine plan. And you're kind of coming to realization of this. And I feel like there's a possibility that you are purging, okay? So with that, it does come, you know, you're going to need a lot of inner strength. You're going to need to really ground yourself and know what is good for you and what is not good for you, right? I'm hearing releasing pent-up emotions, okay? So Aries tend to be very fiery and actually quite emotional. And either though they will kind of have like these hair trigger reactions, or they just let things build up and don't release properly, okay? So being active and getting your prana, your chi moving is going to really help to circulate any pent up energy that you have, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be anger, but you just maybe are holding on to a little too much energy. And I'm hearing that you need to release that. I'm really hearing release and purge for my Aries for the next couple of weeks, okay? I'm just gonna grab one more card, and it came flying out. We have some lovely fire energy here. We have man holding heart. Yes, so again, more heart base. Like we have a whole bunch of hearts here too, right? So definitely someone is falling in love, reigniting love, or calling in their soul tribe, their soul mates, okay? It could be with one person or it could be with many people. But that just, again, just signified just all of this like really heart-based energy that's coming up for you over the next few weeks. I love how his hair reminds me a little bit of the Leo lion's hair. That's really funny. Maybe you have some beautiful hair, or maybe you'll be attracting someone with a lovely mane of hair, right? So yes, again, I think that the next couple of weeks are just going to be really powerful for you, especially in regards to friendships and relationships, okay? So have fun, keep yourself open, purge what doesn't serve you any longer. Have the strength to do that, okay? And yeah, that is what I have for you, my Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We'll see you on the other side. Hello, my darling Taurus. So if you are a Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising, then this is your reading. I personally am a Taurian rising sign, so I get along well with my vibe and Tauruses. I absolutely love them, to be honest with you. Such a beautiful, rounded, luxurious, sensual sign. Let's see what kind of energy we can pull in. So we just have the Nine of Wands right now. So Nine of Wands is that coming to an end of a very long journey, very long road. You had all of the hard work to do, all of the tribulations that you went through, and finally it's paying off, okay? So Nine of Wands, making it to the top of the mountain, right? And then we pulled the Magician. Oh my goodness. So the Magician, he or she hosts all of the elemental power within them. They are the mighty manifestors. They can make gold out of, out of pennies. They can turn anything into gold. They understand their value and their power, okay? We have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Well, as a Taurus rising, I can definitely say this is resonating for me already. Most definitely. So lots of purging and releasing happening right now. A lot of, well, we have the major arcana, right? And so that's a lot of power that you hold. I feel like you are beginning to come into your own power, beginning to come into your own light, okay? I'm only going to take one of these. I'm going to choose this one. And again, you have been on a very long journey. You've come very far. I think maybe you're possibly getting a little tired, okay? But know that there's still a little bit of work to do. And I think a lot of it is happening at a subconscious level. You're finally getting the strength to move on and to release the karma, to release the people, the situations that don't serve you any longer. And I think that you're going to be very rewarded for having the strength to move through this type of energy. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding vision. Yes. So for my Taurus rising, sun, and moon, You have been envisioning a specific type of life. You've been envisioning maybe a dream, a passion, something that you've been holding on to, but it's taken a long time. It's taken 0 to 9 to get to this point where you finally feel like, oh my gosh, my reality is happening, right? And so good job on you for pushing through and continuing on. Do not lose faith, okay? Because again, like I said, I still think there's a little bit of work here that needs to happen, especially on on the soul level, right? There's a little bit of work that still has to happen, a little bit of alchemy that has to happen. We have more contracts. Look at that. So, you definitely are ending a karmic cycle with someone or situation. It could have been someone who had a past life with you. Wow, that is glaring so bad. Sorry, guys. Could have been someone you had a past life with, or a situation that just keeps repeating itself over and over. Very cyclic-like energy, okay? It is time to finally release the contract. It does not serve you. It is over. It is done. And it's time to move forward, okay, my Taurus? So you are the new earth. You can create this new earth. Let's just grab one more card. This is our gemstones. Let's just see if there is a stone that wants to come out and play with you. Remember the power and the magic that you have within yourself. I just feel like this reading right now is just more of just trying to empower you to stay in your own power, okay? And to not lose sight, okay? You're so close to having that 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is is earth energy, right? It's very realistic, very grounded, very 3D, okay? It is energy that we all are trying to manifest, right? Like material wealth and a safe home and a happy career and all that kind of stuff. So you're very close to having exactly what it is that you've been envisioning, okay? Let's go ahead and just choose a card here together. Nothing wanted to pop out. Oh, and look at that. Lots of green energy. Beautiful. So we have smoky quartz, signifying with Scorpio though. Okay. So smoky quartz could be really nice for you to work with right now. So quartz is very purifying, right? It really helps to neutralize your energy. And in my opinion, it allows you to call back more of your own true essence, okay? So smoky quartz does basically the same thing, but maybe on a more, on a level that is more about grounding you at the same time as purifying you. I really feel like smoky quartz is fantastic for basically drawing out impurities and negativity, whereas the clear quartz will then vanish it and evaporate it and give it back to source to be renewed. Does that make sense? And I have a smoky quartz right here too, actually. Look at that guy. Yeah, so working with a smoky quartz is going to be very powerful for you for the next couple of weeks, my Taurus, rising sun and moon signs, okay? Time to let go of those contracts, let go of your karma, do your inner work, and I wish you the best. We'll see you on the other side. Hello, my darling Geminis. How are you? And this is your reading if you are a Gemini rising, sun, or moon, okay? So let's see what kind of information we can gather for Geminis for the next couple of weeks. I don't actually know too many Geminis, to be honest with you. My niece, though, is a Gemini. She's so cute. Way too much popped out, but I'm feeling called to this one. Oh, look at that. Be your best self always. Be your best self always. So honing in that energy of authenticity, okay? Really choosing to be your true, genuine self and not feeling concerned of the expectations I'm hearing of other people, okay? So that's going to be an important lesson for you over the next couple of weeks, my Geminis, is just coming into your authentic self. I find that Geminis, you know, the ones I do know, they're very witty. They're very intelligent. They're very communicative. They really love being around a lot of people, right? Look for a sign. Ooh, look for a sign. What are we looking for? And then this one wanted to come out too. Yes. Wow. Okay. So there is something that you've been questioning or asking for some more information on. Something you've been wanting, you know, wondering if it's the right thing for you. I feel like obviously the universe wants to say yes. Yes, yes, yes. But I think it's also giving you an opportunity to learn how to hone in your intuitive skills. And in order to make the right decision, start looking for the signs and the symbology that is around you, okay? We have the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. Come on, guys. I love when tarot does this. Authenticity, right? So your purpose, inspiration, and free will. And look at it. He actually kind of reminds me of that Gemini energy, just with his writing pen there, right? Geminis are phenomenal at communicating. So, you know, maybe you're an author or someone who wants to go into the field of communication, okay? Either way, though, making sure that you set a bar, a level of standard for yourself is going to really help you achieve your authenticity, okay? Achieve getting closer to your soul and your soul purpose, okay? I think you have a pretty good idea of what it is that you're supposed to be doing or what it is that you want. Mother of Swords, we have that air energy, perfect for Gemini. We have this lovely owl, and that just reminds me of wisdom, okay? The mother energy is someone, so that's Queen, so the Queen of Swords. That is someone who is very diplomatic, someone who is very good with her words. She could actually be sometimes a little like biting with her words is what I'm trying to say. The word's not coming to me, but you know, so just being very diplomatic and tact with how you communicate. But this is a woman who is very swift and very regal and really knows herself and her place. So this is the energy that you are coming into. This is your be yourself. Find your authenticity. This is what you are doing, okay? I just want to see if I can get any more information from my Geminis. I just lost a card. Okay. What else can I find for my lovely Geminis? I want to know a little more about what this yes might be about. Not hearing anything at this point. Okay. Father of Pentacles and Strength. Okay. So in the bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is the energy that is coming to you. The 10 of Cups is one of my most favorite cards. It is the card of ultimate happiness, of having every single wish fulfilled, okay? So this is a beautiful energy for my Geminis to be walking into, okay? We did get the 8 of Cups, okay? I feel like this is your past energy. So something has happened that maybe shattered your sense of self is what I'm hearing. And maybe this is where this be your best self and your authenticity, okay? Something happened that shattered your sense of self. So maybe someone did you wrong, or possibly you could have done something that you feel guilty over, okay? Moving into your present energy, we have the Father of Pentacles. So this is someone who's disciplined and hardworking and who pushes forward, but in a bit of a slower manner. They really think things through, okay? So whereas I feel like Geminis generally move really swift, right? They have this swords energy. I think that right now you're moving into an energy where you're really kind of trying to calm down, think things through, and analyze things a little bit, okay? Which is going to allow you to come back into who you are, is what I'm hearing, because we have the strength as our future, okay? So whatever this Eight of Cups was, it is over, and you don't have to worry about it. You are moving past it. You have the strength and all the strength and power that you need inside of yourself. So make sure to hold on to that, okay? And you're moving into this beautiful sunny energy, okay? So definitely not anything negative anymore. This is what is coming to you, okay? I feel like this will come to you as soon as you say yes and come into authenticity, okay? So that is what I have for you, my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the other side. Hello, if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, then this is the reading for you. So let's go ahead and see what kind of energy we are looking at today. Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising. I tend to attract a lot of Cancerian energy into my life. Probably because I'm a Pisces. And we have the King of Cups, so that is the ultimate water sign, okay? So this is representing who you are, and the energy that you're in right now is King of Cups. I feel like you are in an energy where you're kind of like feeling like you're on top of the world, right? You are able to be very generous with your time and your emotions and your thoughts. You're wanting to give to the people that you love, okay? As with all King energy, in my opinion, though, it's always just a little bit of a, just you want to be careful not to get into a space of egoism, okay? And becoming too egoic, because sometimes kings will have that temperament where, they're like, well, I'm the king, right? And you should listen to me. I feel like with the King of Cups, yes, you're giving all this love and all this energy and all this time, but be sure that you're doing it without expecting something back, okay? Now, I'm not saying be a martyr. Obviously, life in general is a give and take, but don't be in this energy where you're expecting to receive just because you did something kind. Okay, does that make sense? That is what's coming to me right now, okay? We also have the Hanged Man, okay? So this is someone who is, they don't really know where they're going or what is going to happen. There is this energy of life being totally upside down and just not aligned to any specific path, okay? But the interesting thing is the hangman, usually, like, if you look at his face, I mean, he looks pretty content, right? He's usually pictured like with a little smirk or with like a, just a face that is not worried. He's literally hanging upside down in the sky. He could fall at any minute, but he doesn't really seem to be too concerned. So this is good, because this means that whatever's being thrown at you right now, whatever is happening right now in your life, you are coming at it with a bit of a jovial sense of it's going to be okay. And so I think that you should definitely be holding on to that energy for sure, okay? Let's see what other information we can find out. For my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, any other information? The Chess Queen. Interesting. Hidden Beauty. All right. Try to not let that glare too much. Sorry, guys. Hidden Beauty. So, you know, my Cancers, I think maybe you were coming into finding out who you really are and what it is that you have to offer. This is a card number 9. So this is the ending of cycles, the ending of something that has maybe not been very healthy for you, okay? With the Chess Queen, we have trust and strategizing. So trust goes really well with this hangman energy where, you know, he's just trusting that he's going to be okay. And that is exactly the energy you need to be in over the next couple of weeks. Whatever is happening, just trust, okay, that you're going to be fine. I don't think you need to overanalyze too much. And then we have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, and total paradigm shift. Okay. So yes, something is definitely out of your control right now. Again, with that Hanged Man, right? Something is out of your control. Something is not, possibly not going the way you planned, but it's all for your better good. It's all for allowing you to be a better person, a better version of yourself, to blossom as the true, beautiful soul that you are, okay? Your whole world right now, I think, is going to be shifting, okay? I do feel like the energy of strategizing isn't something that you need to do. I don't think you need to overthink it or get too caught up in anxiety. Just trust the universe and trust the process, okay? Let's see if we can get any other information for my Cancer's Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, it definitely feels like, you know, the floor's been taken away from you, right? Like the rug has been pulled out. But I think it's for the better. I really do. I think it's to end whatever cycle this is, okay? We have rock crystal in Pisces. So you might be dealing with a Pisces or have some Piscean energy in your natal chart. I don't actually know what rock crystal is. I'm not even joking. I have never dealt with rock crystal before. But we have the beautiful throat energy here, okay? So throat chakra. So this is working on your communication, being honest, right? And receiving honest communication, owning who you are. Pisces are extremely intuitive and absorb a lot, and I feel like Cancers do as well, except where Pisceans can, they tend to kind of absorb and kind of like transform. I feel like Cancers can absorb and it really can just stay in their shell and really affect them. So I don't know why that's coming to me right now, but I just think making sure the information that you are absorbing over the next little while to allow yourself to not let it sit in your auric field and damage you and affect you and your moods, okay? Because you're a very sensitive creature. Just looking at this looks like an energetic cord to me. So I don't know, again, I don't know why that's coming up to me, but you might want to look into releasing energetic cords to certain people, places, situations, okay? Whatever that situation or person is, I think it's maybe blocked you from being your true self and loving yourself and just finding what makes you magical, okay? So I feel like there's definitely this like personality where you have possibly become this like, again, this very generous person, but I don't think it's coming from a space where you're just being generous. I think it's because you're looking to fill parts of your heart. You're looking to receive something back. And I think that you've gone some time where you haven't, and it may have created some resentment, okay? And whatever that is, it's time to just uproot that energy because it's not serving you, okay? As soon as you do that, you're going to have this shift in your whole nature, in your whole world. So that means new opportunities. That means new possibilities to grow, okay? This reminds me of like a magician, right? Like she looks like she is power. We have the climbing effect. This is a card 8. This is a card 9. So definitely growth is wanting to happen. Allow yourself to still just free fall, you know, and trust that you will be caught because the universe is going to catch you. I promise. Okay. So that is my reading for you, my Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We'll see you again. All right, my darling Leos. Let's see what kind of energy we have coming forward from you. So if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, then this is a message for you. It's funny, but I kind of felt a little bit of Leo energy come through in 2 of the other astrological signs. So, you know, your energy is always so strong, so radiant, so vibrant. I absolutely love Leos and their just their creativity and their force of personality, I suppose. They're just amazing. So, yeah, lots of admiration from me, Leos. Which, let's be honest, Leos love admiration, don't you? Let's see what information we can find. I don't think this deck wants you. Not this time. There we go. Sorry, guys. Noisy chair. My brother's a Leo. One of my many brothers. I adore him. I actually find Leos to be very attractive as well, personally. So we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. So that is, you know, that is harder energy to be going through, Leos. It definitely is kind of like the rock bottom. It is feeling like you've lost everything, okay? But the interesting thing about the 8 of Cups is it turns into the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and it's actually such a rapid shift. Just as emotions are, emotions can be tumultuous and they can take you over, and they can, you know, something, whether it's small or big, can really overwhelm you and feel like it's the end all be all, right? What's interesting though is the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, they hold so much joy within them and just so much peacefulness and fullness, okay? So how can an 8 change so dramatically into that 9 and 10 cups of energy? Well, interesting enough, if you look at the gentleman here, he is looking off into the horizon at a full moon, okay? So the full moon is representative of emotions, our full range of emotions, and he's looking away from the cups, the disaster that had beheld him for so long, and he's ready to move forward. And I feel like he's ready to move forward with hope and with a clear vision of what he wants for his future, okay? He is not beaten down or broken by the 8 of Cups. He is persevering through the 8 of Cups energy, okay? 8 is the number of transformation, okay? The number of karmic cycles. Okay, if you look at the number 8, it's actually infinity symbol, so it's about cycles and the things we kind of do over and over and over again. In order to break those cycles, though, to get away from the 8 into the 9, you have to become extremely self-aware and be prepared for everything to shatter and crumble in order to transform. Okay, my Leos, so we also pulled if you believe. Okay, I feel like if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your future, if you believe in better days, they are going to happen. And then we have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. This is beautiful. So the golden children, gold and yellow reminds me of Leo. So that is quite putting for sure. I feel like even just with that opening, with that portal, it's like you are walking away into something so brand new and refreshing and significant. And through this portal, you are going to activate new, higher levels of awareness and just a part of yourself, I think, that you've never really been connected to before. Okay, you have been through the trials and tribulations, and through that, maybe, you know, parts of your soul have become fragmented, and it's time now to, yeah, storm warning. I feel like this is past energy, though. Okay, this is the energy you are leaving. Okay, this is very representative of that 8 of Cups. Possibly the Leos, you know, possibly you could kind of be in the midst of this right now, right? Going through the storm of hell, the storm of your life. But continue to believe, continue to hold on to faith, okay? Because it is all for the name of transformation. It's all for giving you an opportunity to be a better you, okay? To access your inner gifts and awareness, okay? Let's see what other information. Hopefully we can get some news of of radiance and positivity, because I think that is definitely, you know, what my Leos need. You guys need to hear something positive. You need to feel the light, right, in order to move forward, I think. I feel like Leos are quite, they really like to do group affairs, right? They really like to be a part of a team, right? And maybe through the process of this, you felt quite lonely. You are worth it. Yes, you are, Leos. You are worth it, okay? Yeah, you know, you could even be going through a little bit of a depression right now, okay? Something's happened that is causing you to not be your normal, radiant, exuberant self, right? So just remember that you are worth it. Remember that you are that beautiful golden light, okay? And that if you can just continue to hold on to your inner strength, you will get through this turmoil and you will walk through that portal and your whole life is going to be changed, okay? We have Angelite. I love this. This is powerful number 11. This is divine communication with the angels, okay? This is connecting to your highest self and your higher awareness, exactly what I was saying there. So Angelite might be a lovely crystal for you to pick up and work with, or you can even meditate just on the Angelite essence, okay? So you can call upon the essence of Angelite and meditate with that. It's going to help soothe your souls and your worries. But this is phenomenal tool to use to connect to your angels, okay, and to your higher self. So I feel like right now you have angels trying to come in to give you a helping hand and really just to encourage you, okay? So when you feel that warmth of love around you, that's your angels, okay? And so absorb it and take it in and just honor it, I suppose, right? You don't have to be stuck in this energy anymore. Keep your vision, keep pushing forward, keep working through the ugly stuff, okay? And you will come out walking through the portal, you will come out on top. You'll begin to access new parts of your soul that you never knew you had, okay? And you're going to shine the most brilliant light, Leos, okay? So that is the reading for you. Thank you so much. That was for my Leo sun, rising, and hello, my darling Virgo, sun, moon, and risings. You are my lights. I absolutely love my Virgos. We're just heading out of that Virgo season. So let's see what kind of energy we have going on right now. So far, it seems a little dark and sad, but let's see what other information we can find out, okay? So one thing about Virgos that a lot of people overlook is the fact that they are so sensitive, okay? And very, very just, they really hide their sensitivity behind logic, okay? So whereas with maybe like a Capricorn energy, a strong Capricorn energy, or a strong Aquarian energy, they're able to kind of look beyond the emotional nature of things and be very logical. Virgos, yes, they're logical, but they have this vulnerability, this, they're so loving and they just want to be of service to everyone, okay? So I think that is something that we need to all learn to honor in our Virgos, okay? Oh, yes. So you are going through maybe some tough energy right now, my Virgos. Going through it right now, or you're going to be going into it, okay? So let's see if there is some messages of light and love that we want to hear. Yes, okay. And I'm just going to do some tarot. So we have Orphan, which is a card number 5. So 5s represent great change, okay? And they represent sometimes chaos even, right? It's usually a change of external circumstances, but it could definitely be a change of internal circumstances, okay? So this is what you're going through right now. So you may be feeling rejected. You may be feeling cast aside, left out. Someone really close to you may have hurt you in some way or is on the precipice of doing so, okay? And it's going to do something to you. It's going to feel just like a dagger directly to your heart, and it's going to cause this crumbling, okay? This energy you're going to be going through or are currently going through is not going to be easy, Virgos. But you can do it, okay? Because through the crumbling of relationships and exteriors and everything that you know, everything that's made you feel safe, with the crumbling of it, you will begin to see something brand new, okay? Something else will have the opportunity to flourish, okay? So the crumbling is very necessary. This card asks, what are you clinging on to? What are you holding on to? I think as human beings, we're always in this process of needing to purge, right? We're always in this process of needing to set ourselves free of things that are just not good for us, okay? And you're definitely going through that once again. Come to the edge. This is asking you to truly let go. This is a card number 9, so that's all about endings. There's a huge kind of beginning, ending sort of energy going on for all of the zodiac signs right now. So you're not the only one. So 9 and 1 is coming up a lot, but this is asking you to be brave enough to come to the edge. I love how all 3 of these cards are on a cliff, right? Cliffs can be absolutely terrifying, but it's asking you to, I think, to trust, to let go, and to move forward, or in this case, possibly jump, right? jump right off the edge here. I'm just going to get the book for this card. I do want to read from the book for that one, okay? So if you can just give me one quick little second here. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I am back. So there is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It's happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe, but have faith because the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn into the fire. You're being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. And that goes really well for Virgos, because I do feel like the Virgo energy can sometimes be quite controlling. They really want to analyze things, sometimes overanalyze things, and they just really feel like they need to be ahead of everything all the time, right? And I think that can be really tiring energy, that can be very exhausting mentally, to always be constantly feeling like you have to control things. You can't control anything, okay? That's the magic of the world. And this is where the idea of destiny came from, because nothing is in your control. So it's time to allow yourself to just take that leap of faith and allow things that are no longer serving you to break down completely, okay? I know that you're going to feel possibly alone or abandoned, but I want you to know that you're not, okay? You are always loved. You're surrounded by people who love you, and you're surrounded energetically as well, okay? This is talking about releasing as well. I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free, and I am free to move into new, glorious experiences, okay? That's that energy that you want to walk into, that beautiful valley of just love and light and awesomeness, okay? It's time to release with the Daughter of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. I feel like the Daughter of Pentacles, or also known as the Page of Pentacles, is really a beautiful card for my Virgos, because it has this newness to it, a little bit of a naive energy to it, very feminine, somewhat docile, but it's very supportive energy, okay? The Daughter of Pentacles is support. So even though you're feeling orphaned, this is what I mean by you do have the support that you need, okay? And I'm hearing, instead of you always being this supportive, kind, generous energy, maybe it's time to allow yourself to receive that energy and be the recipient of that energy instead, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. We were just talking about destiny, okay? And so here's the Wheel of Fortune. This is the ultimate destiny card. It literally can spin in any direction. Life can go any way, and you are not going to know. When the Wheel of Fortune card pulls up, it does mean that there's a dramatic shift happening in your subconscious as well as your reality, okay? And I do feel like when these shifts happen, it is for the better, okay? It may feel scary as you're spinning around, but I always look at this card as coming from out of darkness into light, right? So that is what the Wheel of Fortune is about. It is about your destiny. It's about coming closer to your destiny. And that is the path that you are on right now, my Virgos, okay? Yeah. I think that is all I have for you right now. So I just want to grab a crystal card, okay? Is there a crystal energy that you can work with over the next couple of weeks to help you through this this energy of feeling abandoned, or this energy of feeling like you've lost everything. The citrine quartz, another number 23. I think that's what we had. Oh no, you didn't have 23. Anyways, 23 is a 5. You have a number 5, okay? So again, this is helping you through great change in your life, okay? This is solar plexus energy. This is how you express yourself. This is how you are creative. This is a part of your ego identity, okay? So you may be going through a bit of an ego breakdown even right now, okay? This is connecting to the energy of the crown chakra, the third eye chakra. So this is your intuition. This is your ability to not always overanalyze things, right? And to look at things in a perspective that comes from a deep inner knowing, okay? So you probably have some activations happening in your solar plexus as well as your third eye. I had mixed up and said crown, so I'm feeling like possibly some crown energy is happening here as well, okay? But citrine can be very soothing and purifying for you right now. And so I do suggest getting a little tumbled stone or crystal and just having it in your pocket, or you can put it into your bra or whatever, okay? Or just even calling upon the energetic essence of the citrine, okay? The quartz energy is very purifying, okay? Do watch out with your diet right now and any stomach problems or any stomach ailments, okay? This could be a really good time for you to support this process of change and to support this heavier energy that you're going through. It might be a really good idea to focus on your nutrition. Just make sure you're eating really good plant-based foods and drinking a lot of water, right? And I say that a lot. I tout that a lot. So you've heard it before, I'm sure. But yeah, that is what I have for you, my darling Virgos. I absolutely love you. Take care, and we'll see you later. Hello, my lovely Libras. If you are a Libra, this is your reading. Wow, that energy is coming out super fast. So we are in Libra season now, aren't we? So happy birthday to all of you. And I hope that the month of October is going to be fantastic. You have some insane energy, Libras. Okay, we pulled the devil and the sun. We're gonna get into it in just a second. Because of having such powerful cards, I am going to pull more tarot before I pull the oracle, okay? So the devil energy. Sometimes it's scary to pull that energy up, for sure. I think the devil and the death card really terrifies people, but that is just because of the archetypical names that we apply to them, right? Where death card is about transformation, the devil card is about us recognizing the things that must be changed, okay? It sometimes can be indicative of addictions, and addictions isn't just to drugs. It could be anything to sugar, pornography. It could be being addicted to, not receiving compliments, addicted to like certain mentalities, like it could be addictions to really anything, okay? So you get it. It's insane, intense energy, for sure. It is signifying that there is something deep that has to be brought up to the surface of Earth and eliminated, okay? It is time to remove the things that do not serve us and that are not good for us, okay? And why? Because you have the sun, my Libras, and the sun is like the polar opposite of this energy. The sun is the vibrancy of life. It is pure, utter joy. It is contentment and happiness and being on top of the world. It is shining your true light, honoring yourself while honoring and helping everyone else as well, okay? The sun feeds the entire solar system. It feeds our entire zodiac. So this is the energy that you are being called to claim, okay? But you cannot claim that energy until you have done the deep inner work. We have the Empress and the Ace of Wands, so lots of fire energy here, okay? So you can be dealing with a fire sign or possibly have some more fire elements in your natal chart as a Libra, okay? But Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings. It's passionate, it's creative, it's coming up with this like aha idea and going after your dreams and going after what you know is right for you. With the Empress, she is like above all the queens, right? The Empress sits at the very top and she has gone through so much inner transformation to become this powerful hierarchy, okay? With the number three, three again is about creativity. It's about, it's the number three is just a very powerful number. It's a very spiritual number as well, right? Like the mother, maiden, crone, right? It holds this symbolic essence, the Trinity, right? Of everything coming into balance in all areas of life, in soul, mind, and body is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm hearing way too many messages right now. So my Libras, be quiet, please, for a second and let me think. But yeah, you definitely have some stuff that you got to go through to get all that glitters. For the most part, this is a very loving, energetic reading, right? Like all that glitters. You are definitely becoming in alignment to the flow of abundance. You are shining your best light. You're filled with new ideas. I'm feeling a lot of generosity for some reason with this pile too. So I feel like you are just in this energy where you are receptive, but also extremely giving right now too. And that is such a beautiful trait. But we cannot let all of this light to just kind of overshadow the stuff that we need to deal with, okay? Oh my gosh, guys. That's what I mean by too much energy. But this is the one that came out first. So we have Inner Earth. Ah, look at this. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Beautiful. New beginnings, right? That's exactly what I was feeling. And you will survive this, okay? So whatever you are trying to work through, you're going to be able to do it. And I think you're going to do it with a lot of grace and diplomacy, which is, something that Libras have as an inner trait anyways. I'm hearing too many different things with this card, so I'm not able to pinpoint it right now, okay? I really feel, though, that it does have something to do with an addiction that you need to release or work through, okay? I just heard alcohol, right? So, maybe tuning down that. Remember that everything that you put into your body has an energetic frequency, okay? And this is why I personally abstain from alcohol. And I even have a really hard time taking pharmaceuticals, and I actually should be on a few different pharmaceuticals for some health issues, but I just know that everything we're putting into our body not only has a certain energetic frequency and value, but it actually has a consequence, okay? There's always cause and effect. So you're putting something into your body to be metabolized. What is the effect of that going to be? And that is what you should always be asking yourself, okay? It's even as simple as something as sugar, okay? I love my sugar in my teas. It basically hurts my stomach as soon as I drink it, though. I have to stop doing that habit. I know it's not good for me. I can feel what it does to me, right? So this is I think asking you to really settle in with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I can release right now. And start taking the steps and implementing the steps you need to do in order to release yourself from this devil energy, okay? Because you have so much to offer and you have so much coming towards you that wants to come through, but this will block everything, okay? I'm telling you. It will block everything. And it might seem like it's not, though. It might seem like, oh no, let's just be quiet about the devil energy because I have all that glitters and I have this lovely new endeavor happening, lots of passion. I am the sun. The sun can block out the energy of the devil. Well, yeah, it can block it and hide it. But then you're just lying to yourself and you're hiding things from yourself. And they're still lurking deep beneath, okay? Maybe it's about becoming honest about something as well, I just heard, okay? So beautiful energy, my Libras. You have a big birthday month ahead of you. Knowing and trusting that everything you're going through, you will survive, okay? You will get through it. You have all the inner strength that you need. You have that solar energy that can burn through anything, okay? You shall rise. Let's go ahead and just see if there is a crystal or a gemstone that wants to come out and play with you and help you out during this great, powerful month ahead. You'll have to let me know down in the comments. You know, and obviously I feel like this is going to be a fairly personal thing, but you'll have to let me know how you're surviving, okay? Just know that there's always the ability to outreach to somebody, okay? If you're going through a hard time, reach out, okay? Reach out. Someone will grasp your hand. I literally just saw like Titanic in my head with Jack. I don't know why. Oh, crazy. My Aries also pulled Jade. Okay, so Jade, this is heart chakra energy. I also always say that I like to use Jade for throat chakra as well, okay? The number 24 is actually a number 6, so this is about harmony and balance. Libras love the harmony and balance, okay? You may need to work on, that's probably where I heard that truth. You need to probably work on communicating what is in your heart, okay? And releasing what no longer is healthy for you right now. And once you can do that, you will come into a space of balance and peace, okay? So you may want to get a piece of jade, right? They actually have those jade stone rollers for your skin. You can even give yourself like a nice little jade stone roller skin treatment, right? And that'll energize your skin and your entire being in a very real way, okay? So work with jade on its essence or pick up a piece of jade, okay? That is what I have for you, my lovely Libras. You have a lot of beauty here. Let's just work through this stuff, okay? Hello, my Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs. I personally am a Scorpio moon, so I'm excited to see what kind of information can pop up here. We are... Woohoo! We are entering into Scorpio energy pretty soon. So I will be really looking forward to that time. I feel like just the entire energetic atmosphere of late October, beginning November, it really allows us to become very aware of our inner tendencies. So, you know, if you're a Scorpio, you probably resonate with wanting to always do inner work and always wanting to shed light on the truth of the matter, right? And bring things to the surface. I think that's something that you're very powerful at doing. This wanted to obviously come out. Okay. Possibly a love reading here for my Scorpios. I'm personally hoping not. I'm joking. That's not where my focus is right now. But we have the Two of Cups, so that's definitely like, it's probably one of the more romantic cards of the Zodiac, or sorry, of the pile, the tarot. And then we have the Three of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely a romantic reading of some sort. Okay. So I feel like possibly my Scorpios, you are wanting to start a relationship with someone or look into enhancing the relationship you have or taking things to the next level. But you're being told no. You're being told to wait, to postpone, to pause, say no. Okay? As you can see, going ahead, there's definitely a storm awaiting. Okay? So you could be going through some tricky relationship matters right now. Or the person in question, the person that you are wanting to attract or maybe start things with or take to the next level, they're not ready for that themselves, okay? They're not ready for this romance. They're not ready to fill both cups. There could be a third person situation happening. When we see threes, sometimes that means that, there's more than two people in the relationship, okay? But the Three of Swords definitely is indicative of having your heart, completely broken, right? Being completely betrayed, being stabbed in the back, right? So I do think that whoever it is that you are dealing with, to be very careful and to use discernment. If this is not a romantic type of reading, we do still want to be very careful of the people that you are connecting with over the next couple of weeks, okay? Use that powerful insight that you have to guide you. Make sure that you are not jumping into a relationship romantically or otherwise too fast, okay? That this is kind of more of like a warning reading for you, my Scorpios, okay? So we have across the waters. I'm going to read from the book here for it, okay? You're being called across the waters, as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations, and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day, hardly finding a space in the water to cool ourselves. We can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace, and love. There's just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing, a gentle dispensation of grace. You are being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing color. Just imagine them cascading down around you, through you, and like a waterfall. So this really makes a lot of sense for Scorpios because, generally we have quite an intense emotional nature, whether you are a sun, moon, rising, or have any other type of Scorpio placement. Honestly, Scorpio energy is so powerful and so intense, and it can very often feel like we're drowning in our own emotions and our own thoughts and all of this information that we intuitively pick up on, and it can be very overwhelming. So this is a card number 23, which is 5. So again, that is about change and chaos. So you are going through some stuff, my Scorpios, okay, at a very emotional level, and more than likely with a person or more than one person, okay? And I feel like you just need that reprieve. It is time for you to just, exactly as the card says, float across, okay, that imaginary bridge and get into a space of calm serenity, okay? Being worried, being concerned, none of that is going to help you, my Scorpios. Getting involved and yeah, I'm just hearing like be careful with even the things you're saying to people. Be careful with the secrets you are letting others know. Be careful of your communication. Be careful of because swords is communication, it's air energy, right? But these swords are all tangled up and bloody. So someone could be saying, really dishonest things about you. You could be saying really dishonest things about someone else. It's really asking you to get out of this emotional nature and just remove yourself from the situation, basically, okay? Keepers of Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You're not alone, Scorpio. So whoever you are dealing with, they could be very dear to your heart, or really close friends, your romantic partner, someone you really love. And there's just something going on that is just not the best for either of you, is what I'm hearing, okay? But and within that, you can feel isolated, you can feel lost and alone, but remember that you're not, okay? Yeah, the prison wave, self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness. So again, Scorpio, the prison wave, self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness, right? So that's the funny thing with Scorpios, I do find, is that I personally feel like you hold a lot of power, a lot of transformative power. But sometimes it's hard for you to claim it, okay? And I feel like a lot of the Scorpios I meet tend to do things subconsciously that diminishes their own personal light, okay? So don't do that anymore. Don't let anyone diminish your light, especially yourself. The mind is extremely powerful, my Scorpios, and you need to be able to be in a space, a mind space, where you are feeding yourself goodness, feeding yourself light and respect, and you're manifesting what you really deserve. You need to be careful not to manifest things that are just not good for you, okay? Because again, the mind is very, very powerful, okay, Scorpios? So whatever situation this is, whether you're trying to make a decision between two people, you're trying to make a decision romantically with someone, you're trying to decide, whether to tell someone something, to make a move, to move forward, whatever it is, my loves, no. Okay, so just don't do it quite yet. Give yourself some time, maybe to come into a calmer state of mind where you're open and receptive to the angelic realm and your spirit guides, and where you're kind of allowing yourself to come just into a better space. Because when we are trying to make decisions, when we're in a mind frame that's negative, what is the decision? What is the outcome going to be? It's going to be negative, right? It's not going to be something good, because you're working off of impulse and you're working out of a space that is at such a low vibrational frequency. So we need to try and come out of that darkness, my Scorpios, even though you like to muck around in it sometimes. So the best crystal for you to use right now would be the green fluorite, okay? So there's that lovely third eye energy. Okay, so maybe working on your third eye, making sure you're not being disillusioned to anything, making sure your intuition is clear. This is a card number 3 of creativity, of passion, lots of heart energy coming from here as well. Ruling over green fluorite rules over Cancer. So we got that emotional terrain. So you could be a Cancer with a Scorpio placement, or Scorpio with a Cancer placement, or dealing with a Cancer person romantically, or in a relationship of some sort, okay? And if that's the case, water signs, we got a lot of water and energy and movement flowing through, which is sometimes a good thing and sometimes absolutely disastrous. So just allow yourself to try and come into a better space mentally and emotionally, my beautiful Scorpios, okay? And allow yourself to just really pause and think things through, okay? And then move forward with grace. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Hello, my Sagittarians. How are you doing? If you are a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, then this is the reading for you. What do we have? Oh, we have attachments. Okay, what are you attached to, Sagittarian? Are you attached to an idea, a person, possibly? If we have some attachment issues, then it is definitely time to allow yourself to unattach and allow yourself to claim your own personal energy back, okay? Whenever we get into relationships, especially if you're a very empathetic, or just a sensitive person, or if you're very strongly connected to the divine feminine, then it can be possible to have these attachments to people where the relationship becomes codependent, right? And that is something that needs to always be avoided, especially in relationships, because it is just not healthy for either party, okay? I really feel like it is time for you to become the owner of your energy. So we pulled Earth Angel, and how beautiful is that? So this is a very strong indicator when I said if you are an empath or sensitive, that you very well could be an Earth Angel, okay? You very well could be just like a highly sensitive, someone who absorbs everything around them, right? And because of this, you could have a lot of attachments, energetic attachments connected to you. So think of all the people that you've come across, all the intimate relationships, right? Things like that. They stay in our energy field and they can affect us. They can lower our immune system. They can lower just our amount of energy that we have. So if you struggle with consistent fatigue or, chronic pain or restless nights, it could be because there's other energies siphoning off your own vitality, okay? So that is the message that's coming through right now very clearly, for me to let my Sagittarians know to become a little more protective of your energetic field, okay? What else do we have? We have the Chariot, so this is forward movement, so that is a good sign. So you're moving away from something and into something new. And the Chariot pops up whenever it's pretty fast-paced movement, okay? It's usually depicted with a horse and it's like racing for its life, okay? Sagittarius is also linked to horses, so that might be a spirit animal for you to look into, but I feel like you are moving away from something, okay? And you're moving into this Ace of Pentacles energy. So this is brand new energy. Aces are always amazing to pull, okay? But this is energy of abundance, of financial prosperity, of a new idea, a very earthly plane idea that is coming to fruition, okay? Something you've been working on or you have been trying to manifest, okay? But in order to get here, you must move away from whatever this attachment is, okay? Or attachments, okay? What other information can we find for my Sagittarians? Oh, sorry. Okay, what do we have? Serendipity. Look at that. So we are moving into such beautiful energy, Earth Angels. Serendipity. And so this is a 9, which also revolves around closures, right? And the ending of things and moving into that new energy. The Chariot is pushing you forward into something that is, I think, a lot healthier, something that is a lot better for you, okay? Let's see what other information we can gather. So Sagittarians, you're ruled by Jupiter, okay? So your awareness is very expanded. You're really connected to higher awareness, higher education. I'm going to choose this one. And generally, you're very lucky people, okay? So anyone who's ruled by Jupiter or has strong Sagittarian in them, they are generally very lucky people, and they really enjoy travel. So you actually could be traveling somewhere over the next couple of weeks, Sagittarius, okay? You could be going somewhere that is going to make you feel really, really good and just kind of connect you. Well, it could connect you to earth energy. So you could be traveling to like a forest or go camping or hiking or something like that. Okay, that's just what I heard. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yeah, no more hiding in the shadows, Sag, okay? So if there was someone or something that you were attached to that was diminishing you in your light, it's time for you to reclaim who you are, reclaim that earth angel energy, okay? And start activating your abilities to be a healer and activating your power as an earth angel, okay? This is what you're being called to do over the next few weeks. It's time to move forward, okay? Do not, that came out so fast. Do not let anyone hold you back any longer. So we have Chrysoprase, and this is beautiful Neptune, Piscean energy. So you can have a strong Pisces energy in your natal chart, my Sagittarians, or you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you're just being called to connect to that very intuitive, empathic, sensitive nature of yours, okay? But you need to be sure that you are avoiding being a martyr, avoiding being a victim, avoiding giving to others so much of yourself that you are diminished and you are losing parts of yourself. This is a great lesson that is coming through very strong for my Sagittarius over the next few weeks, okay? This is about lighting up that third eye chakra, connecting to your intuition, connecting to your dreams, okay? Pay close attention to your dreams. Maybe start a dream journal, I'm hearing. And yeah, know that you are coming out of darkness though, okay? And I really think you should do some research on what an earth angel is, what the meaning of that is. And yeah, I really feel like you need to start owning your light, okay? Come back to the light and own who you are and show the world. Let go of the attachments to whoever has been diminishing you, whatever situation has been diminishing you, possibly even mental thoughts, right? Sometimes we diminish ourselves. So that is the reading that I have for you, my lovely Sagittarius, and I can't wait to see you on the other side. Hello, Capricorns. How are you doing? If you are a Capricorn sun, rising, or moon, then this is your reading for you, okay? My mouth is definitely getting sore, not gonna lie. Just with I haven't done a full zodiac Leo reading yet, so this is fun. We're getting close to the end here though. So Capricorns, what information can you provide for me moving forward? What is the energy that we are looking into? I do believe that this one wanted to come out. Okay, so we have, the High Lady of Love and Compassion, Reverence, Kindness, and Consideration. Well, those are all lovely traits to have, Capricorn, and I feel like this is the energy that your soul is vibrating at over the next couple of weeks, okay? So you may find yourself becoming just more generous and more giving of your time and of yourself. Capricorns work so hard, okay? You guys are some of the hardest workers of the zodiac, ruled by Saturn. So you're really ruled by restrictions, schedules, doing things on time. And these are all good traits. These are the CEOs and the people of power, and people who know how to make a lot out of a little, okay? So with that being said, though, sometimes this can disconnect you. All of this hard work can disconnect you from more of the loving matters of the day-to-day, okay? But that is not the case moving forward, Capricorns. Over the next little while, you are going to be just filled with so much love and so much generosity for the people in your life, okay? Oh, look at this bountiful harvest. That's beautiful. And what's really cool is this is 28, which is actually 10, which is actually 1. So number 1 energy, and this is a number 1. So, you know, you have started already a whole new chapter of your life. You're going through a brand new cycle, okay? So something has happened that has triggered you to maybe relax a little bit, maybe, you know, take off the work boots and you know, just to sit back and enjoy all of the hard work that you've done. You have been culminating for a long time, and now it's time for you to enjoy your bountiful harvest. And through that, you are actually becoming a very generous person as well, okay? We have the breaking. So this is that energy I was talking about, where you are now into a new cycle. Your old cycles have ended, okay? Something about your personality, something that once held domain over you is now over, okay? The breaking is about coming into, it's kind of like very symbolic of the unfolding. It's coming into a new inner awareness of yourself and of your being, okay? Yes. Oh, 10 of Pentacles, some more of that abundance and bounty. You definitely are ruled by that 10 of Pentacles energy. You work, again, so hard, Capricorns. And it's all coming to fruition, all your hard work and dreams, okay? So you could be buying a new car, buying a new home. You could be going on a big trip if you can. I know COVID's kind of weird right now, but you know, you could be doing something for yourself that's just allowing you to really use all of the harvest that you have tried building over the last, you know, decade probably or longer. We have Mother of Cups, some more of that heartwarming, loving energy. You are holding, you're connecting deeply to your heart center and into what love means, I'm hearing, okay? You're really connecting to your family and to the people that you love. This is someone who's extremely nurturing, who has gone through all of the emotional extremes and is ready to be kind of like a wise nurturer, right, to the people around her. So I'm feeling a lot of very feminine energy here as well for my Capricorns. Oh, this card had already popped up. Just give me a second. I just got to clear this deck. My Scorpio energy is holding on. To this deck, so I just want to take a moment here and clear it. Okay. So this is the deck I want to use, my Capricorns, so I am going to use it. Let's see. What other information can we get? So yeah, I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner work as well as, you know, probably working more than full-time hours in the real world, or keeping your home together perfectly, or whatever business pursuits you have, you know, like you have been working your tush off, but you've also been doing a lot of inner work. Maybe you've been seeing a counselor, or maybe you've been, you know, possibly just going through the things that have maybe affected your life, right, in a traumatic way, and you've been dealing with it. And because you've been dealing with it and you're healed from it, you have become this Mother of Cups energy, where you're now ready to be the healer to other people, right? We have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, and connect with nature. So you very well could resonate with one of those words of being an empath, of being sensitive, okay? Of being attuned to the people around you and to energy around you, okay? So make sure that you are taking that time to ground yourself into nature if you can, or just to meditate, or even just sleep a little extra, right? There's things you can do to try and live a healthier lifestyle, okay? Make sure you're not neglecting your bodily needs, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, okay. That one came out earlier too. There we go. I am not going to take this one, okay? But we are going to take divine wisdom guides me. There's that empath energy, right? I'm guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my goals. And yes, you probably have many, 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 many goals, my Capricorns, right? You guys tend to make really big goals. So know that you are being divinely guided, and always trust your heart space, and sometimes put the logic aside and trust just what feels right, okay? And I feel like you have already reached all your goals, honestly, especially that 10 of Pentacles coming out. I feel like you already are kind of like, well, I did it. Like, I feel like you have done it, and now it's time for you to kind of take a step back and start reaping what you have sowed, okay? And just enjoying life a little bit. And yeah, just being generous and not greedy, or selfish or stagnant with your money, time, energy, resources, right? And I think that's exactly what you were doing. You've really come into a very grounded, well-rounded space of personality. You're very well put together, and you really have made some great bounds and leaps, Capricorns. Okay, it's a beautiful green color for my Capricorns. We chose malachite. Lovely. Oh, it's a very grounded energy. So this is asking you to work on your sacral chakra. Okay, so this is your engine of life. This is your sexual energy. This is your Mars energy. How you move forward in life, and how you achieve your dreams. Okay, this is very representative of your ego. Okay, so you can use malachite to help work on that area, to help ground you as well, though, with that loving green energy. Again, this is more heart-based chakra work and space, so continue to work on allowing your energy to flow openly throughout that space, okay? So that is wonderful. Work with malachite. If you look close, you can go into, it's asking to go into this position. Can you see it? There you go. Okay, so there's I feel for some reason the yoga position really popped out at me for this reading, and it did not for any of the other signs. So maybe that's a sign to, take up a yoga class, or just even do some deep stretching, just to allow the energy to flow through your body better. And that is going to help keep you grounded and focused, especially with this Get Grounded card pulling out, okay? So yeah, that is what I have for you, my Capricorns. Beautiful reading. Take care, and I will see you later. Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarian sun, moon, or rising, then this is the reading for you and the messages we have moving forward. So let's see what we can see. I hope everyone's doing well. This is a pretty big reading, I'm not gonna lie, for me. Energetically, because I'm just tuning into so many different energies. So hopefully I don't sound tired. I feel maybe a little bit mentally fatigued right now. Well, that is okay. So my Aquarians, you are you're so creative, your souls are filled with this humanitarian spirit where you want equality for everyone around you. You really want You really want yourself to also be understood. You tend to be somewhat quirky people with really different types of thinking, and sometimes that can maybe leave you feeling on the outskirts of life. But I really feel like Aquarians, even though they lead maybe a little more with logic than they do with their soul, they actually are very not sensitive, but very heart-based. They want the best for everyone. They're very open in their understandings and beliefs. And yeah, so we have weight, light field, and yang. So you may feel like you embody the yang energy, so the masculine energy. This is the go-getting attitude. This is the courageous moving forward attitude, okay? So that may be the energy that you are going to begin to embody. So you could be activating the yang energy for the first time, or you could be just generally that type of energy generally, okay? So we have weight, remain positive, and the light field. So what is it that you are needing to wait on? Okay, maybe you have an idea that you want to bring to fruition, and you want to jump in, you want to go, you want to get it done, but it's not time yet. Okay, the universe is asking you to just be patient, even if you've been patient for a long time, to stay positive and be patient as the universe works for your benefit. Okay, don't be discouraged that things are not going exactly as you want them to and exactly in the timely manner, okay? Over the next 4 weeks, I think a lot of stuff is going to be put into place on a spiritual and universal level in order for whatever it is that you're working on to come to fruition, okay? We have the light field. And if you look close, she's just basking in heavenly light. So I feel like this is asking you to spend some time to call in your own light, okay? And to really connect to your own energetic field. What do you feel like on an energetic level? Okay, so sometimes the best way to do that is to ground yourself, right? Making sure your feet are firmly planted and just becoming aware of the tingles and sensory vibrations that float across your skin, okay? And then you can expand that awareness to outside of your skin, and you can keep going further out until you've reached the tip of your energetic field, and just sit with that energy, sit with your own energy and your own thoughts and feelings and see where you're at, right? Sometimes I feel like Aquarians can be disconnected from what they truly believe in, or what truly makes them happy, okay? So it's really important for you to make sure to sorry, my ears just started ringing, like super high-pitched ringing. So again, making sure you're sitting in with your energy and tuning in, because I think you might actually hear some very important messages, Aquarius, okay? Some really important things are going to come to you as soon as you come into your own space and stop worrying about everything else and everyone else. We have the angel of love, so you very well could have that angelic energy running through you, okay? Working from that heart space, like I said, doing something humanitarian, doing something that makes you happy. That is a beautiful card to pull. And then we pulled the world, an even more beautiful card to pull. This is powerful, okay? I just feel like my hand. There we go. Sorry, guys. The light is like... Okay. So the world. Whatever you've been working on, it is going to make you feel like you're on top of the world. It is going to be very good for you and for your energy and for your life, okay? But just make sure to not get too antsy and start jumping in before you look, okay? Maybe just take a deep breath again, spend some time with yourself, and allow the messages that you are searching for to come a little clearer, okay? I just really want to urge you to not jump in too quick, okay? That could be anything. That can apply to so many different things for you. This is a general reading, right? Okay, so the crystal for you to work with is unkite, and it is a very deeply grounding crystal. And so that's where that grounding energy, coming into your own energy, that is what I mean, okay? So taking time to fully ground into yourself and really ask yourself, like, who am I? What is it that I'm looking for? What makes me happy? What is my body doing? Tuning into the physical like feeling of your body, even okay. So this is root chakra energy. So this is definitely, you know, our foundation, our base, our childhood, our past. So there may be some things for you to work on or for you to heal or look into when it comes to all things that are root chakra based, okay? I really want you to make sure you're taking the time to fully heal, because the universe wants to offer you so much, okay? But I think that you just need to take a step back, ground yourself, get to know who you are, and fully heal before you start jumping in really fast, okay? We have the star. This card is ruled by Aquarius, so that's pretty cool. So the star is just like with the world, that is amazing energy, guys. You have something so magical coming up for you, okay? Something that is life altering, okay? You have Ace of Wands. So there's that passion, that creativity, that brand new endeavor. Okay, so Aces is something brand new. And then you have Justice, the balancing of scales, the balancing of karma, life coming into absolute balance. Okay, so this is beautiful. We have some more solar sun energy right there too. I really love this. This is a powerful reading. You have a lot to look forward to. I just heard in the new year, so I really feel like this last year you've been doing a lot of inner work and you've been really working very hard on just on yourself, okay? And I feel like in the new year you are going to be presented with the star and the world, okay? But for right now, just as again, as a gentle reminder, just to step back and wait and take a deep breath, remain in that positive energy, okay? I love how both of these, like this is pretty cool actually. We have feminine hands and masculine hands. So you can maybe, I see a couple things coming into a balance of your feminine and masculine, possibly coming into a relationship that is very balancing for the feminine and masculine. But also I feel like this could be indicative of being a healer or someone who is just who holds a lot of warmth in their hands and in their bodies and in their souls, okay? But I really feel like you definitely could be a healer or have or a manifester, I just heard. So having the ability to manifest whatever you want, like this is so cool to see, okay? Because this is not an ace cards, but it must be representative of it because we even have a 1 there, okay? So new beginnings, a new dream. You can manifest anything you want, okay? You can manifest this star. Remain in a positive way. Stay connected to your light, to your inner being, and don't rush things, okay? Ground yourself. That is so cool, Aquarius. I wish I was Aquarius. That is amazing. So beautiful to see that. That is the reading I have for you, and I will see you on the other side. Take care. Right, my lovely Pisces. If you are a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, then this is the reading for you, okay? I feel like Pisces have had a really big year, so I'm interested to see what pulls up. I haven't done a zodiac reading myself for the collective yet, so this is going to be a lot of fun. But this is the last one, the last sign of the natal charts. And let's find out what we have. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords, and soul retrieval. This is what I mean by big year, Pisces, okay? So you have been doing some intense karmic work and really starting to come out of that mentality of being a martyr and being self-sacrificial, and you're just coming into a better space, I think, a better space for your soul and for your mind. It's going to be a really good time right now to do it yourself or work with a healer, but to call back your soul. So look into soul fragments, okay? So you can actually do a session with a healer to help call back the parts of yourself that you have lost, not just this lifetime, but many lifetimes, okay? And how can we operate fully if we're not whole beings, right? So that is the question. We have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So you're really coming into more inner awareness, and you already are aware, but I feel like sometimes the energy could be muddled. Sometimes the answers could be muddled, and you're just not always getting the clarity that you're seeking. You are now coming into a space because you're calling back your own power and you're cutting off those cords and uprooting what no longer serves you. You're coming into more of your own intuitive sacred space where all of the lessons of the zodiac, all of the lessons of all the lives that have passed are coming forward to you, and you're able to access some very high knowledge, okay? Spiritual knowledge, star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. So you may be a channeler, that is what I am, and you may be receiving specific downloads, information that people need to hear, that you need to hear, stuff that can really help raise the energy of Gaia, okay? You may be called to work with the crystal grid, and you very well could be activated right now on a very spiritual level. You could be activated for the very first time, as spirituality and this path is new to you, or it could be one of the many activations you have received, okay? But you're beginning to, guardian of the soul family, you're beginning to connect to your highest spiritual self on a whole new level. You're connecting with your soul tribe. You're falling in love with yourself and with your own inner being. It's what I see from that, okay? That's a beautiful card. What other information can we get, my Pisces? Definitely the work you've been doing has not been comfortable, you know, and there's going to be times where you just feel so exhausted and so fatigued. And I think it's really, really important for you to make sure that you are just being careful of how you spend your energy and making sure that you do take that time to recharge fully, okay? Yes. What are we saying yes to? But I love it. I love seeing yes. That sounds great. Yes. Yes, Pisces, you are moving in the right direction. I think that you very often question yourself. So, yeah, you know, you're moving into the right direction. So keep on trusting Gaia's garden. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Have you been good? Okay, so reaping what you sow. This is really important to listen to because this card is beautiful, but make sure that you are planting seeds of tomorrow, planting seeds of nourishment, seeds of things that are good, okay, and coming from the heart, okay? Gaia's garden, abundance. Yes, you deserve this abundance. Yes, you deserve to be complete and whole, okay? It is time for you to claim back your power. And I feel like it's time for you to start honoring the fact that you maybe are a light worker or a star seed or a guardian gate protector, right? These very mystical words are very real, energetic careers, I suppose, here on earth. Things that we need to do for everyone, to help rise the vibration of everyone, okay? So we just got the 5 of Swords. So this is cutting through the crap. This is, you know, it is a little bit of harsher energy. It could feel like being completely severed. The way I'm seeing this card this time, though, is that you are cutting through the swords. You're cutting through the cords. That's an earthworm, but you're cutting through the people that no longer serve you, the things that have held you back. You are removing yourself from situations that have been toxic for you, okay? 5 is the number of great change. Okay, what else do we have here, Pisces? The Hermit. Okay, so that's where that energy was coming from, where I was saying make sure you take time to rest, okay? All of this spiritual work and this energy work and this healing of the traumas and this removing of other people's energy from your space, it is going to take a little bit out of you, okay? So make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew, and make sure that you are setting those boundaries and those limits, allowing yourself to truly rest. The Hermit also represents someone who is able to stand back and look at all the information, okay? They hold on to their inner flame of intuition, okay? So hold on to what you know is real, okay? The Hierophant, beautiful card. So again, a card of someone who is very wise, okay? Someone who has come to for great counsel. So you could be the Hierophant, or it could be asking you to reach out to someone to help counsel you through all of this tough energy that you are going through. And it's light energy, it's beautiful energy, but it still really gives the energetic body quite the overhaul, quite the overwork, okay? The Hierophant is a peacemaker. He is someone who can be trusted to lead, okay? So that is a really powerful card for sure. Let's go ahead and see what crystal you should work with right now, my Pisces, okay? Oh, well, a whole bunch. And that makes sense though with all of this work that is happening, all of this deep connections that you are making to the spiritual realm. You will need probably the use of a lot of crystals, okay? So if you don't use crystals, this could be a great time for you to start connecting and attuning to the crystal world. They are very powerful and they really help me personally, okay? You're being asked to work with turquoise. So this is communication center energy, okay? Your throat chakra. You're being asked to work with aquamarine. So I feel more throat and a little bit of heart chakra energy here, but this is also for the third eye, for blasting that third eye open and connecting you to the spiritual realms, okay? And then we have the rose quartz. Rose quartz traditionally is for heart-based energy, so healing and working from the heart and coming into a place where you understand the purity of love, okay? But this is also asking for you to work on, I believe this is the symbol for the upper heart, actually. So not just the heart chakra, but the upper heart, which is actually located right here where the thymus gland is, okay? So it's right here, just above the heart. And it is the consciousness of higher connection to all, okay? And then we have garnet here. So this is connecting specifically to the, this is connecting to the third eye energy as well on this card, which is very interesting. Lots of third eye energy here. But I traditionally, this deck is a little weird for me because it, I just feel like the crystals are not in their traditional placements. But anyways, so garnet. So garnet is phenomenal for groundwork though, for rooting you, okay? So helping to assure that our base is strong. Without a strong base, we will not be able to activate those upper chakras and be able to receive the divine messages that our souls are meant to hear. And we will not be able to be the healers that I think most who are tuning into this message right now are meant to be, okay? So that, my Pisces, is my message for you if you are a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, okay? Take care. Lots of love.